Hello and welcome to Cali Legends Media. I'd like to thank all the subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like to be notified when a new vehicle drops, just hit that notification bell. Okay, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on with this recent raid, okay, on the Florencia gang, Florencia 13. And from what I understand, 30 homes were raided, were included in the raid, and approximately 37 gang members were arrested. And looking at indictments that include 187s, narcotics, sales, weapons charges. So these people will probably be going to federal court for these things. It's part of RICO investigations. The federal government's involved. Anyways, this is nothing new. You know, they've been raiding different neighborhoods that are involved in any type of putting in any type of work. They had some pretty big ones up north not that long ago, where they took a lot of people off the street and even pulled some people in from the prison system and indicted them also as being a part of this type of activities. They say there was 6 people incarcerated that was going to be included in this Florencia 13 raid. That's all I heard about that. I've heard more, but I'm not gonna get into it and talk about those things. The point of this video was mainly to just point out that usually you couldn't see the signs when something like this is gonna go down. You know, things start looking funny. You know, first of all, you gotta always just assume that there's confidential informants working around or about wherever you're doing your thing when you're involved with this kind of these kind of activities. There's so many of them, you know. Then you have the people that you get arrested with that end up not wanting to do the time and then start opening their mouths and start telling on other people. This isn't to talk bad about any neighborhood, any one neighborhood. This happens in all neighborhoods, you know. Nobody's free from that happening, you know. And I ain't trying to say that anybody that's involved with this particular arrest, this particular raid, would even entertain the idea. I'm just saying that usually that's what goes down. People are going to be looking at a substantial amount of time. And some of these people know things that is valuable to the federal government and other agencies. So, you know, we have to be careful who we do things with that we're not supposed to be doing. In any case, this raid reminded me of something similar that happened in my neighborhood. Nothing so drastic, nothing so serious. But it was serious enough because we lost a lot of the homies. The same hotel that was in a couple of my videos, the Ashman Hotel. One of my homies had it sold up there, and he made it available to other homies in the neighborhood, and it turned out being it pretty much turned out headquarters pretty much for a little while, you know. A lot was going on there, and there was shootouts in the building. There was all kinds of crazy things happening, you know. But anyways, the point of this video and what I'm saying is there were signs before that place got taken down, you know. And I was telling the homies, hey, be trucha, because they're looking at us, you know, and they're up to something. One of the signs was always being let go, you know. They didn't want, they really didn't want anybody for no little petty shit. They wanted to wait and catch them, with something that was gonna, tangle them up for some time, not just, in and out visit to the county. And when they were ready to make their move, man, they came down hard in the Ashman, and they walked away with several firearms, hand and rifle, arms, different merchandise. And they took a lot of homies, not 30 homies or 30 some odd homies like in this case, but they took a lot of homies. And none of them got. It wasn't a RICO case or anything. This was a local agency that raided and shut it down. But as quiet as everybody was trying to keep things, you got people going in and out, people that are seeing things, hearing things, talking about things in the street, and you got these informants that are out and about that are reporting all this to the agencies, whatever agencies they work for. These people that just recently got picked up on this Florencia 13 raid are looking at a substantial amount of time. Some of the charges are very, very serious, So I wouldn't wish anything like that on anyone, But as the old saying goes, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime, So I'm gonna just end this video with the only thing that could be said, Try to avoid these situations and getting caught up in these kind of things, The money's good for a while, and the pool, that authority and that the way that you move feels good. The pay's good, for the short term. But usually in the end, things get shut down, people get scooped up, and you end up spending a huge chunk of your life incarcerated. And I don't know, I'm probably being foolish, man, but I have a hope that someday soon there'll be a shift, and a change to where more people are going to think about going to college and getting degrees and getting good jobs and careers, so that they have the opportunity to live in nice homes and eat good and provide for their family, real tough, because that's not easy to do, even when you're 100% straight, and let alone when you're fighting all the temptations of being part of something like that, because some people, it's a temptation, seeing the lifestyle, seeing your older friends and your older family members involved and getting this respect and getting, just living that life. I don't know, some people are attracted to it, but it's all a lie, it's all ends up in the same ugly circle, death, destruction, incarceration, getting addicted, injured, burying homies, I ain't putting down any neighborhood or anything, but let's all, even those that are involved or have been involved, let's look out for the chavalos, and let's look out for the youth, and let's try to talk to them different when they come around, and send them on their way, even if some things are going on and you see, man, they want to try some loquera or something, man, just tell them, man, kick rocks, this ain't for you, instead of helping them dabble in that kind of stuff, even though I had tried to help some of the younger guys in my neighborhood, when the time came for them to try certain things while I was around, I'd get in fights and in arguments with guys my age and a little bit older, for doing that to them, you know. Just like the very first day that I fooled around with Morena, you know, my homeboy Nito came out of his house and he was pissed. And the older homie that introduced me to Morena, that actually fixed me up, yeah, my homeboy Nito smashed him, you know, because we were young and we weren't doing that. And Nito knew the consequences. My homeboy Nito from Mariana, rest in peace. But I'm hoping that some of us that are older and some of us that know, that we try to be that kind of an example to these youngsters. And you know, for those of you who are already caught up and doing your thing, if you're in it, man, be in it to win it, man. But watch out for your little brothers, man, and your little sisters, and let's keep them under our wing and protect them from that kind of life, because this life, ta cabron, you know, getting busted and getting taken in and going through that whole trip, losing everything that you work for out in the street, and it's just all bad. Everybody that knows anything knows that it's all bad, you know. Good luck to the vatos from Florencia that are going to be fighting these cases. You know, it is what it is, you know. And I'm going to end this video, and let's take away the meat from this video and leave the bone, man. Take the valuable stuff out of it, and let's forget about the nonsense, and let's try to do something good for the youngsters, for the youth, for our children, for their friends that hang around with them, and just the chavalos in the neighborhood, even if we're just meeting them for the first time, you know. Let's try to set them on a good path. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you on the next video, and God bless each and every one of you and your families.